Have you ever wondered if fruit is still your friend when you have diabetes? For many older Americans, especially those over 60, living with diabetes often comes with confusion about what's safe to eat. One of the most common questions is, can I still enjoy fruit? The answer is a reassuring yes. When chosen wisely, fruit can be one of the most powerful tools in managing blood sugar, supporting heart health, and maintaining overall well-being. As we age, our bodies need more help fighting inflammation, regulating digestion, and protecting vital organs. Natural fruits, rich in fiber, antioxidants, and essential vitamins, offer gentle, nourishing support without the harsh spikes in blood sugar that processed snacks often cause. Unlike sugary desserts or starchy comfort foods, certain fruits actually help stabilize glucose levels, reduce cravings, and even lower the risk of complications related to diabetes. In this guide, we'll explore 6 specific fruits that are not only delicious, but diabetes-friendly. Perfect for seniors looking to enjoy life's sweetness without sacrificing their health. Whether you're newly diagnosed or managing diabetes for years, knowing which fruits to eat and how to enjoy them can make a big difference in your energy, your mood, and your long-term health. If you find this information helpful, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. That way, you won't miss any of our future videos on healthy living, diabetes-friendly tips, and simple ways to stay strong and independent as we age. Your health journey matters, and we're here to walk it with you, one step at a time. During a brief conversation at the diabetes department of a hospital in California, we met Mrs. Elaine, a patient who has been living with diabetes for over 15 years. I used to be one of those people who always thought, if you have diabetes, you should stay far away from fruit. For over 15 years living with the disease, I avoided almost everything, from fruit to milk, even mildly sweet vegetables. Whatever someone told me to avoid, I did. I was so afraid of sugar that every meal became a burden, always revolving around boiled eggs, bland soup, and a tiny portion of rice. But the terrible truth is, I still couldn't avoid complications. My legs began to go numb, my vision blurred, and I was constantly exhausted, even though I wasn't eating anything wrong. It wasn't until I met a doctor who took the time to sit down, listen, and explain things thoroughly that I finally understood. The problem wasn't the fruit. It was how I was choosing and using it. If only I had realized that sooner. But if you're reading this now, let me tell you, fruit is not your enemy. On the contrary, certain kinds of fruit can become a gentle, natural remedy on the journey to managing diabetes. If fruit is a friend to seniors living with diabetes, then blueberries are one of the most loyal and trustworthy companions. These tiny, deep blue gems aren't just delicious. They're packed with powerful benefits for blood sugar control, heart protection, and cognitive health, all of which become more important as we age past 60. Frank, 68, from Oregon, shared during a nutrition workshop at his local community center. I used to be afraid of fruit, thinking it would spike my blood sugar. But since I started adding a handful of blueberries to my breakfast, I feel lighter, my sugar levels are more stable, and my mind is sharper too. Blueberries are rich in anthocyanins, a type of antioxidant known to increase insulin sensitivity, which means your body can use insulin more efficiently, helping to keep blood sugar from spiking after meals. They're also high in soluble fiber, which slows down sugar absorption and supports a smoother digestive process, something many older adults struggle with. What makes blueberries especially senior-friendly is their low glycemic index, GI, around 53, which means they won't cause rapid spikes in blood sugar when eaten in moderation, about half a cup per serving. Maria, 72, from Florida, says she enjoys blueberries every morning with unsweetened Greek yogurt. They make me feel refreshed and light, and I no longer get sleepy after breakfast like I used to. My doctor was even surprised by how much more stable my blood sugar readings have been. In short, blueberries aren't just a tasty treat. They're a natural ally in helping seniors with diabetes live well, feel sharper, and stay energized. They prove that managing diabetes doesn't mean giving up on flavor. It's about choosing the right kind of sweetness. If there's one fruit that feels like a piece of American childhood, it's the apple. And the good news is, even in your 60s and beyond, while managing diabetes, apples remain a safe, reliable, and health-boosting choice. Harold, 70, from Michigan, a state famous for its sprawling apple orchards, shared, "I used to think apples were too sweet and off-limits, but after meeting with a nutritionist, I started eating one small apple a day. My blood sugar became more stable, and I felt fuller and less tempted by sweets." One of the apple's greatest strengths is its rich content of soluble fiber called pectin, which slows digestion and the absorption of sugar into the bloodstream. This helps manage post-meal blood glucose levels, crucial for those with type 2 diabetes. Pectin also supports heart health by lowering LDL cholesterol, an important benefit for older adults. Beyond fiber, apples provide vitamin C, antioxidant flavonoids, and plant-based compounds that naturally help reduce inflammation. Regular apple consumption not only aids blood sugar control, but also helps reduce the risk of diabetes complications, such as heart disease, high blood pressure, or nerve damage. Another reason apples are senior-friendly is their convenience and versatility. You can eat them fresh, slice them into salads, or gently stew them with a touch of cinnamon for a warm, comforting dessert. No added sugar needed. Quick tip: eat them with the peel to get the most fiber and nutrients. Linda, 66, from California, told us, "I always keep an apple in my bag when I go for walks. It helps me avoid random snacks, and it's such a simple way to care for my body every day." If apples offer comfort and balance in managing diabetes, then pears, our next fruit, bring a soft sweetness and digestive support that are equally worth exploring. As a nutritionist who has worked with hundreds of senior patients living with diabetes, I'm often asked, what fruit can I eat that's both tasty and safe for my blood sugar? One of my top recommendations is the pear. Pears are a wonderful option because they have a low glycemic index, GI, around 38 to 40. That means when you eat a ripe pear, your body absorbs the natural sugars slowly, avoiding the sharp blood sugar spikes that can be so harmful for people with diabetes, especially in older adults whose insulin sensitivity tends to decline. Pears are also high in fiber, especially soluble fiber, which helps you feel full longer, supports digestion, and curbs sweet cravings, a common struggle many of my patients have shared. This fiber also helps lower cholesterol levels, easing the burden on the heart, a vital benefit for anyone managing diabetes. I once worked with Mr. Raymond, 73, from Texas, who used to struggle with afternoon sugar crashes and fatigue. After adjusting his meals and adding one small pear as an afternoon snack, not only did his blood sugar stabilize, but he also felt more refreshed and alert. "It's gently sweet, cooling, and I don't need my usual cookies between meals anymore," he told me with a warm smile. Pears are easy on the digestive system, rarely cause discomfort, and can be enjoyed fresh, gently baked, or sliced into salads. No added sugar or salt needed. As a professional, I always encourage my patients to choose fruits that are simple, nourishing, and steady, like the pear. And if you've grown fond of its soft sweetness, you'll be pleasantly surprised by grapefruit, our next fruit, known for its natural insulin support. My name is Gerald, I'm 67 years old, and 2 years ago I was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. At first I was overwhelmed. I thought I had to give up all the foods I loved, including fruit. But after learning to listen to my body and doing some reading, I discovered one fruit that's not only good for the heart, but also helps manage blood sugar quite well: grapefruit. Every morning, I eat half a fresh grapefruit. No sugar, no salt. It was a bit tart at first, but after a few days, I began to appreciate the crisp, refreshing taste. What surprised me most was the feeling of lightness and energy that lasted through the morning. I no longer felt sleepy or sluggish, and my doctor even noted that my blood sugar readings had become more stable. Grapefruit is rich in vitamin C, antioxidants, and especially compounds like naringinin, which can improve insulin sensitivity. That means my body handles sugar more effectively, with fewer post-meal spikes. Grapefruit also has a low glycemic index and is low in calories, making it perfect for seniors who want to stay trim and balanced. I once shared this with my friends at the retirement club, and many said, "I always thought grapefruit was just for dieting. Never knew it could help with diabetes, too." Of course, if you're taking statins or heart medications, check with your doctor before adding grapefruit to your diet, as it can affect how some medications are absorbed. But if there's no medical restriction, I truly encourage you to give grapefruit a try. It's a simple, natural way to calm the body and support your health. If you've also tried grapefruit as part of your diabetes-friendly diet, or if you have a unique way to enjoy it, leave a comment with the number 4 below. I'd love to learn from your experience. I still remember the moment Mrs. Clara, 76 years old, held half a pomegranate in her hand. Her eyes lit up like a child discovering something new. She turned to me and said, "Sweetheart, it looks so pretty. Are you sure it won't spike my blood sugar?" As a nurse working in a senior care home, I've lost count of how many times our residents worry about the foods they enjoy. But with pomegranate, I always smile and reassure them. Not only is it safe, but it's also great for your heart and blood sugar. Pomegranate is rich in powerful antioxidants like punicalagins and anthocyanins, which help fight inflammation and protect cells from damage, a crucial benefit for older adults living with diabetes. Research shows that drinking a small glass of pure pomegranate juice, unsweetened, or eating a handful of fresh seeds daily can help improve insulin sensitivity, allowing better blood sugar control. It also helps lower LDL, bad cholesterol, protect blood vessels, and reduce the risk of heart disease, which is often a concern for seniors with diabetes. With moderate natural sugars and a relatively low glycemic index, pomegranate is truly a gift from nature, nourishing yet safe when enjoyed in the right amount. I've noticed that the residents who regularly enjoy pomegranate often have a brighter complexion and more upbeat mood, perhaps because it not only strengthens the heart, but also feels like a small, beautiful reward for the body and soul. If you're looking for a fruit that's both delicious and supportive of your diabetes care, try adding a pomegranate to your routine once a week. If you're looking for a fruit that's small, tasty, and packed with nutrients for managing diabetes, kiwi is a choice you shouldn't overlook. Though tiny in size, the kiwi holds a treasure of vitamin C, twice as much as oranges, along with fiber, potassium, and natural digestive enzymes, all beneficial for older adults working to manage blood sugar in a healthy way. One of kiwi's biggest advantages is its low glycemic index, GI, around 50, which means it won't cause a rapid spike in blood sugar after eating. Even better, kiwi contains actinidin, an enzyme that aids digestion, especially helpful for seniors who often experience bloating or sluggish digestion. Many older adults worry that fruit might raise their blood sugar or upset their stomachs. But the diabetic patients I've spoken with often feel lighter, more satisfied, and more comfortable after eating 1 to 2 kiwis a day. Some pair it with plain yogurt, others add it to salads, and a few even eat it with the skin, washed thoroughly, to get the full fiber benefit. Kiwi may also help lower blood pressure, thanks to its potassium content, and supports better sleep and reduced stress. Crucial benefits for seniors living with long-term diabetes. Another surprising perk? Kiwi helps reduce sugar cravings, thanks to its natural sweet tart taste and high fiber. If you haven't added kiwi to your daily diet yet, try starting with 1 in the morning or as an afternoon snack. Its gentle tang and refreshing taste might just become your new favorite habit. Delicious and diabetes-friendly. So how about you? Do you have any of the 6 fruits we've shared? Blueberries, apples, pears, grapefruit, pomegranate, or kiwi in your fridge right now? If so, drop a quick comment below and tell us which ones. We'd love to know which fruits you're enjoying on your journey to better health. As we move into our golden years, what matters most isn't expensive meals, but the simple choices that bring peace and health to each day. The 6 fruits we've shared: blueberries, apples, pears, grapefruit, pomegranate, and kiwi aren't just foods. They're quiet companions that help older adults manage blood sugar, protect the heart, and live each day with greater strength and balance. You don't have to change everything overnight. Just start with 1 small fruit a day. Listen to your body and let the positive changes unfold gently. If any of these fruits remind you of an old habit, a fond memory, or simply a peaceful morning, feel free to share it in the comments. Who knows, your story might touch someone's heart right when they need a little encouragement. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so we can continue walking alongside you on this journey to living well, joyfully, and with meaning every single day.